This is the part-time gamer. And this is Legend of Zelda: A Link to the Past. Arguably the best 2D Zelda game. And the first Zelda game I ever played. So let's play it. Start off in the Dark World here. This is the world map. It is enormous. There's so much going on in this giant 2D world. This, in fact, isn't the only map. Like a lot of Zelda games, there's the world you start off at, and there's a world that opens up. You think the game's over, then bam, it's not. That crystal up in the top right corner is one of the 7 dungeons in this world. There's 3 in the world before, and you kind of got to do some hopping back and forth. This might sound familiar to any Ocarina of Time fans. And it's a mechanic that the Zelda series has become known for. But it still remains an interesting one to this day, I would say. You can press Y to use the item that you have, and B to swing the sword. There's 4 sword upgrades in the game. I have the golden sword. Press A to use your dash boots, among other things. The stronger your sword is, the easier it is to destroy baddies, obviously. Some of these guys are pretty powerful, but I got the most powerful sword. You pick up rocks and throw them once you get certain items. Zelda games are usually known for a pretty strong story, and this one is no exception. You gotta go out and save the princess, and then it just opens up from there. Ganondorf, he's mostly a thief in this one. How do I get damage? Nope, that's not it. There we go. Got the Megaton hammer, at least that's what I call it in this game. Anyway, Ganondorf uses a wizard, I think Sarasala, I believe is his name. Not sure about that one though. So you steal the princess, transport him to the dark world. This world, also called the Golden World before Ganondorf got a hold of it, turns you into whatever you are on the inside. And people who have played this game before know that apparently what Link is on the inside is a rabbit. Ganondorf, of course, turns into a pig. A giant bomb. Using an item, you can transport yourself back into the light world, or the world that you came from originally. This is actually Link's house right here. Not much going on here. There are slight differences within each of the worlds that allow you to solve certain puzzles, things like that. Ah! Get away from me! Ha! Of course you got your classic spin attack. If I get another heart, I can show you the beam sword. Ben, did you ever beat Legend of Zelda?
I got pretty far.
Yeah, pretty far? How far?
I think I got like the first no, I didn't get far.
Okay.
It's a hard game.
Yeah, it's pretty hard. I mean, you could probably try it again and get a lot
I
further.
think I beat Ocarina of Time.
Yeah?
I think. Mostly anyway. I got to the direction pool.
Of course, you go in here, it warps you back.
I didn't get far in Wind Waker.
Yeah. This game has been re-released in a few different versions. I believe, doesn't it come with something? I think if you like pre-ordered Wind Waker, you got a disc that had this and a few other games on it. There's a Game Boy Advance version of this, which also contains the first version of Four Swords. A Zelda multiplayer game. And I believe it's also on the Virtual Console. If you haven't actually played it, I would suggest it. It's a good game. If you have played it, and you're missing it, why not get it on Virtual Console? It's like $8, like any Super NES game. It's pretty good. It's a lot of different varied environments, including the desert over
You
here.
can still break the signs.
Still break the signs. Rock!
I never really got why they had 8s on them.
Yeah, I don't know what that's all about. Ha! Of course, throwing signs is always fun. Not that much else to say about Legend of Zelda that has been said by a million other people already. It's a fun game. Sometimes I wonder what could be done if they took a system that's obviously much more powerful like N64, and instead of doing something like Ocarina of Time, just made a much longer Link to the Past. Which, now that I think about it now, probably doesn't sound all that fun. But it'd be interesting. So that's Legend of Zelda: Link to the Past. I highly recommend it. I'm the part-time gamer because I've got a full-time job.